Hey guys, it's Sippin' Fire here, and I'm finally uploading a Fizz gameplay for you guys. I know I've been releasing a lot of short clips with him, with his playful trickster and whatnot, but this time I finally got a gameplay for you guys that I want to share. This is a ranked game, solo queue with no one. This is our team lineup. We have a jungle fiddle, AP, Lux middle, AP, Ash, and Nautilus bottom. And Nautilus is supporting, which is I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but he seems to do okay in this game. I am solo top versus their solo top Garen. Vladimir is middle, Soraka and Vayne bottom, and Skarner jungle. So they have a pretty strong lineup. A normal one you would typically see. We have an AP jungler. You don't see too many of those, and they are kind of fiddle is pretty squishy, so we have a squishy team. But if we all play well and make smart decisions, we'll be okay. So here I'm just trying to get a last hit, and I try to kill the minions as quick as possible, so I level up to 2 before my opponent does. And Garen should be able to beat me, but I'm really good with Fizz, so I know that it's smart to attack Garen as he tries to attack a minion or last hit. See, I notice he's gonna last hit that minion, so I'm gonna attack him. And I continue my harass with a Q and auto attack him again. Look at his life. Looks like he started with boots, pot, and 1 ward. I have boots and 3 pots. With Fizz, I always start with boots and 3 pots. The only time I don't is like if I duo bottom or something, or duo top, which is rare. I would start with the Duran's ring. But even then, I'd still start with a boots and 3 pots. It's just really good. You can run and chase whenever, or run away from ganks. Fizz is an excellent champion. At level 1, I almost always put a point in Sea Stone Trident, especially if I'm top versus a melee, so I can attack them as they last hit a minion. And it looks like our Ash got first blood, so that's good. I noticed Garen just used his little silence, so he can't silence me. So that's why I went in and started attacking him. And when you lane, try not to use Playful Trickster a lot, unless you have blue buff or MP pots, because you do run out of mana really fast. Try to just use your W and Q. But you can bring their HP pretty low if you W, Q, and then slow them with your Playful Trickster. And see, I can outrun Garen even with his little speed up, which is amazing. And you know when Garen does his silence thing and he attacks you with the animation, well, you can dodge that animation with Playful Trickster and dodge his silence all around, and then he won't be able to silence you. See, this Garen has regeneration. I don't want to let him heal too much, so I'm gonna try to cancel it. And I attack it one time and back away because I don't want to take his little spinning damage. And it looks like he ghosted away, which is a-okay with me. So at level 1, I put my first point in Sea Stone Trident. My second level, by level 2, I put a point in Urchin Strike, and by that time I can start harassing. You can harass at level 1. I mean, just attack them whenever they walk up to last hit, and put your second point in Urchin Strike. And at level 3, you want 1 point in Playful Trickster. And I leave Playful Trickster at level 1 until I'm 18. By that time, I max it. I ignite a Garen. I use my Playful Trickster, and I don't do the hopping one. I just stand up and wait, and he doesn't know what to do. He just stands still, and I fall back on him and attack him one more time, and he gets taken out. Playful Trickster does do damage. So I mean, every one of his skills scales off AP. So I only play AP Fizz. I don't use like the DPS or jungle Fizz. I think this is the best way to play him. I come back. Turns out I didn't. I think I used the pot, but anyways, try to keep your pot count at 3. I get a mana potion. I usually try to keep it at 2, but I didn't have enough money, and I came back with a amplifying tomb and a ruby crystal. I want to rush Sheen first. That'll be my first item, and I get a ward because I don't want to get ganked at top. I always put my ward up here if I'm at top, on either side, just so I know that if the jungler's coming or not. Sometimes I put the ward in this bush though, if I am on like Garen's side. But river is important. So I try to rush Sheen first, and I thought Skarno was in Fiddle's jungle, but I think he's safe, so I go back to my lane. Rush Sheen first and you'll do tons of damage. From then on, I start building Lich Bane or get my cooldown boots. You can get magic penetration boots, but I mean, I stick with cooldown boots because the Playful Trickster has a high cooldown, and I know if you level it up it'll lower, but it'll be a while till you're level 18. I mean, I find myself really successful with cooldown boots. It's a little cheaper too. And here you want to land a couple auto attacks and let the damage over time do its job. Don't continuously auto attack them unless like you know you can kill them. Some people would say to get Catalyst and the Rod of Ages first, but I find this way of playing Fizz much more enjoyable and much more consistent for me. At this point in time, Fizz is my most favorite champion to use and my best probably. Used to be Tryndamere, but I don't know, I got tired of using him, and I can easily get fed at top versus melee champions. Fizz is a good Riven counter, a good Aurelia counter, and as you can see, I threw my fish up, Playful Trickster, so he couldn't do anything to me because I was scared he was going to ult me. Well, actually he did a little too early, and he got taken out. I didn't even have to use by Ignite. Yep, being untargetable is a very special skill to have. Only 2 champions out of like 60 something, almost 70 champions have untargetable skills, and that's, I mean, like at will, that's Vladimir and Playful Trickster. I mean, I'm not counting like Masteries Q, because it makes them untargetable or whatever, but it's not really consistent because you can't do it unless there's someone around, and it's just not the same. The new champion Fiora is pretty has a nice ult though, because it does make you untargetable when you use it. So here I'm checking the jungle, and I noticed that one of the wraiths are gone. So I'm trying to find him, but I decide to just give up because I noticed my lane's being pushed. So what skill do I max first? I max Sea Stone Trident first because that'll deal. That's the skill that will deal a lot of damage for you. And at turret, you want to let the turret hit the melee minions 2 times and then auto attack them 1 time. And if the turret hits one of these minions, press W and attack it 1 time, and you should take them out pretty easily. And once you get some AP, you won't even have to use W. And see this Garen, he's kind of he's stacking Duran blades, trying to get some more tankiness and damage. And it's pretty easy farming with him. I like how they buffed him a little, but I mean, even without the buffs, I was doing great. They just raised his attack damage a little, and they lowered the mana cost for his ult by 50 mana. It used to be 150, now it's 100. Looks like Skarner just passed Dragon. And I know Garen can't farm unless I'm gone, so Fish has many good things. It can help you get away. It can help you, like, just throw it on someone if someone ganking you, you could throw it on them and run away. And your Q also is a good escaping ability. If someone's like going behind you, you can run up to his face and Q him, and you'll like push forward, and you can continue running that way. Looks like our teammate's doing pretty good. I killed Garen twice, and it looks like Lux just killed Vladimir. And it looks like Soraka's died 3 times. Is Ashe doing work? Nautilus helping out, 3 assists. So this is my way of building Fizz. You don't have to do it the same way, but I find it really effective. Basically, I rush Sheen first, then I build Lichbane. It depends on how much I recall back with. If I only have like 700, I would buy